Disney is taking a page out of Universal's playbook, and it could go really well, or it could go horribly wrong.
Your attention, please.
What is shaking, everyone? Welcome back. Disney has announced that they will be using a virtual queue / virtual boarding pass for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge come June 24th after the current reservation only period. Now, this system will be new for Disney, but it is not new for the theme park industry. Universal just a couple of years ago started this for their Jimmy Fallon attraction over at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. But the main difference here is going to be that the Jimmy Fallon experience or the Jimmy Fallon attraction, that virtual queue is actually a line. It'll call you and you come back and get into line. This new virtual queue or virtual boarding pass is just for Galaxy's Edge itself. Not for the attractions, not for Smuggler's Run, not for Rise of the Resistance. It is just to get into the land. It has nothing to do with the line. So you're still going to have to wait in a whole separate line to ride the rides, to ride the attractions. But this new virtual boarding pass is just to get in to Galaxy's Edge. Now, before I dive into the full details on how this is going to work, just one more example is over at Volcano Bay in Florida, which is, again, a Universal park. You get a Tapu Tapu, which is just basically a wristwatch that you go up to the kiosk or to the ride, you scan in, you check in, and then it gives you a return time and will let you know when to come back, and it is your turn to ride the ride. This is very similar to how this new virtual boarding pass is going to be set up. I just want to lay that out there so you guys can kind of look at that model and compare it to how this one is going to work, because they are both very similar. Now, this new virtual queue or new virtual boarding pass system is going to be very much like the Disney Max Pass system, where once you are in the park, once your ticket gets scanned into the park, you will be able to make essentially a fast pass for Galaxy's Edge. That's the easiest way I can put it. It is basically a fast pass for Galaxy's Edge. It's a time for you to come back and go into Galaxy's Edge. Now, I don't want to confuse you. I don't want you to think that this is going to be interfering with the Max Pass or Fast Pass system. And I do want to clarify. When you get into the park, you can head straight over to Galaxy's Edge on June 24th. If any date after that, you can head straight over there and get into Galaxy's Edge. This is just for if Galaxy's Edge gets full and hits capacity. So now at night, it might not be as full. You can just walk over, stroll right in and have no problem. But we all know that's not going to happen. It will hit capacity, and that is where this new kind of, virtual queue fast pass system is going to come in play. So I just want to clarify that. It is going to be like a fast pass, but it's just like fast pass. You could head right over first thing in the morning and have little to no wait. Same concept here with Galaxy's Edge. You could head straight over, get right in, have no problem. It is once it becomes full, then the boarding pass or the virtual queue will come into play. So using the Disney Parks app, you will be able to see how full Galaxy's Edge is. It will have a kind of tracker to let you know how full it is. Well, once it hits capacity, that is when this new system will come into play. And like I said, it is just like a fast pass. You will click on Galaxy's Edge. First come, first serve. It will put you into a virtual queue. Now, once your time comes up, once it becomes your time, your fast pass time for Galaxy's Edge comes up, you will have 1 hour to enter Galaxy's Edge. Now, once you are inside, you have free limit. There is no timetable, no time limit as to how long you can spend in Galaxy's Edge. So once you are in, you can stay in there all day if you'd like. There is no kicking you out after 4 hours, anything like that. You are free to roam Galaxy's Edge completely. So I like this system. This system seems like it could work really well, especially being that you don't need it to automatically get in the morning. Like I said, you can go over, get right in, no problem. Then it becomes like a fast pass. So nothing's really changed from your Disney experience. We were all kind of used to the fast pass system. A lot of us are used to the new Max Pass system. So this isn't something that's completely strange and unusual. But the hard part is on those summer days, which is going to be this summer, everyone's going to rush over there. I have no problem with that. I'm going to go ride Space. You want to rush over to Galaxy's Edge? Go for it. I'm going to go ride Space. I'm going to go ride Thunder. I'm going to go ride Indy. There's going to be no wait. Everyone rushes over to Galaxy's Edge. Within an hour or two, all of the queue spots are going to fill up. That's my question, is how Disney will be able to handle, I guess, people complaining And I know a lot of people do complain at Disneyland, so they are used to that kind of aspect. But let's say by 10 o'clock, like rope drop at 8, by 10 o'clock, the queue line is completely full for the rest of the day. Now, like I said, toward the end of the night, it might die down, you might be able to squeeze in, but that is going to be the interesting part, because we've all seen, just May the 4th, Star Wars Day, Space Mountain Fast Passes were gone by 10:30. So that's just for an attraction. This is for a whole new land. So I'm curious to see if Disney puts a limit on how many are in the virtual queue, or if it could literally be tens of thousands of people long in this, in this virtual queue trying to get into this brand new, fully immersive Galaxy's Edge. So could it work? Could it be a complete failure? I'm leaning toward it's going to work, and Disney will work it out and everything will be fine. So I'm going to lean on the side of a little optimism. I think it's going to work, and I think Disney will get this one right. But leave your comments. Let me know your opinion. Do you think this is going to work? Do you like this little system? This new virtual queue system where you don't actually have to be physically there to eventually see Galaxy's Edge. So that's going to do it for today, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed. If you have not done so already, give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when other videos like this or other park adventure videos are uploaded. And as always, if you are at any of the Disney parks, tell Mickey and Minnie I say hi. And I will see you all a little later.